Hey, what's up, YouTube? Um, I figured I'll make a video about my locks because probably for the last 2 years I've been using YouTube I started my locks 2.5 years ago, and I got all my information pretty much off of YouTube videos, mainly from Pretty Boy Shay and Zaylock. I think Zaylock's got some numbers after his name, but I don't quite remember off the top of my head. But shout out to those two because they helped me a whole lot when I was starting my whole journey with locks, considering getting locks and all of that. Because I had a lot of trouble finding um, people who had like my hair texture when I was first starting out. Because a lot of people were like, oh, you should just palm roll um, or double strand twist and all that stuff. And it wasn't working because my stuff was just falling out left and right. Because I got that weird, like, I don't know. I guess you can call it mixed people hair. It's really soft. It's really curly. It gets wet and just all the nap and curl and everything just falls out of it. Like it doesn't hold a knot for anything. But I just watched those videos and Pretty Boy Shay helped me a lot because it looked like we had the same kind of hair texture. So I just kind of followed what she was doing and I got a lot of really good tips from her. So shout out to Pretty Boy Shay. I really appreciate you and Zaylock for all the information you guys put out. Um, yeah, just wanted to say thanks for that. But I figured I would share what I'm using on my hair right now because I haven't seen any YouTube videos of people actually using these products. Cause I kind of been like, um, just kind of picking and choosing. Like I'll pick something up here and try it out. Doesn't work, throw it away, give it away, pick up something else. So this is pretty much what I've been sticking with recently. I guess let me backtrack. I did start my locks with wax, which was a really big mistake. I used that black wax. I don't remember if it was Murray's or whatever, but big mistake because it was really hard to wash out of my hair. I twisted my hair up with the wax. I let it sit for about a month, which means I wore a do-rag and a baseball cap every single day for a month. I looked ridiculous, but it was just too greasy, and at work people weren't really understanding the whole lock process, and I would have looked real crazy walking around with a bunch of little greasy knots in my head. So I just wrapped it up. My hair ended up, it did lock up okay, but it took like 7 or 8 washes with Palmolive dish soap, and I think a couple of washes in there. I used some Tide laundry detergent because I just could not get the junk out of my hair. And it would probably be my luck that there's probably still some really icky gunk probably in the very, very tip of my locks, but I'm not about to cut them off to find out. Like, it's wrapped up, it's done. But yeah. So, I use that. Then I started interlocking my hair, which is what I've done for the past. See, I probably had my locks for maybe 6 months. Then I started interlocking them myself with a plastic yarn needle. It actually works pretty well. Um, but I kind of noticed that my locks kind of started thinning a lot when I was interlocking it. I got one in here that's like crazy thin. Yeah, it's this one. I don't know if you can tell enough because I'm just using a webcam on my laptop, but this one was just getting like thinner and thinner and thinner. You can tell it's kind of thin in general, but at the root it was kind of thin. So I was kind of paranoid. I was having trouble really incorporating the rest of the loose hairs around the edge of it, and I wasn't getting a neat look that I wanted. So I kind of experimented and been changing up my products from the. I used to use Jamaican mango and lime, just the gel, not the wax. The wax leaves too much buildup personally in my hair, so I stopped using that. But this is what I'm using. Well, I go through my whole like regimen. I just got back from vacation in the Caribbean, and I had like a really funky scalp. I don't know if it was like the salt water or if I was just sweating a lot while I was down there because it was hot, but I thought I washed my hair pretty good, but I still had like this horrible odor, like just sweaty, funky scalp after about a week, which is really kind of abnormal because I don't wash my hair every week anymore. Mainly because it's cold. I live in the Midwest, and I think tomorrow the high is going to be 10 degrees, so I'm not washing my hair like on a regular basis in the middle of the winter. I'm not getting sick and missing any days of work, so I kind of do that sparingly, but What I did to get rid of the bad smell in my scalp was most people use the apple cider vinegar rinse. I guess you can say that's what I do. You can probably tell which one of two states I lived in by this brand right here. Um, but you could probably use any apple cider vinegar. I used whatever was the cheapest because it all does the same stuff. But I just wet it. That's not even a word. What am I talking about? I got my hair wet under the tub faucet, and then I just put the apple cider vinegar in the spray bottle. I didn't really dilute it because my hair was already wet. I just kind of sprayed it on my scalp and throughout all of my locks. And then I picked it up, I think, from Walmart, but you can probably get it from any beauty supply store. Is those conditioner caps? They look like a shower cap, but they're like, I guess, metallic looking. They kind of keep the heat in. So I put that on my head. It sat around for about a half an hour to an hour. Then I rinsed all of that out of my hair, and once that was rinsed out, I shampooed with Jamaican mango and lime tingle shampoo. It works really good. I kind of put it on my head, just agitate it all until I got a nice sudsy throughout my all from the root to the tips, and then I put that after I rinsed out that shower cap, the metallic looking one. I put that back on my head, and I just let the shampoo just kind of sit, cause like I said, my scalp just was not feeling clean. It was smelling horrible, so I just kind of left the shampoo on there and just let it do its thing. When it was done tingling, I finally rinsed it all out. Normally, after I shampoo, I follow up with Jamaican mangoes and lime protein conditioner, but the day was getting a little shorter, and I had been doing my hair like all freaking day because it's like a half an hour to an hour in between everything. So I scrapped the whole protein conditioner and I let my hair pretty much air dry for the rest of the night. And then the following morning, I got up and I used, oh, here we go, get the label right. I used the Dr. Miracle's anti-breakage strengthening cream. Um, it's under the whole Dr. Miracle's brand of the Feel It formula, which basically means it tingles like crazy. It feels awesome, especially if you have an itchy, dry scalp. Which probably if you live anywhere where it gets cold, you probably itching like crazy this winter season. But I use that and just let it fully dry. It doesn't leave any like buildup or residue or anything like that, and it's not oily. I'll give you a view of what it looks like. It smells pretty good too. I guess I don't know if it smells like peppermint or mint or what you would want to call it, but it opens up your nostrils nice and it makes your scalp tingle. So gets rid of all that itch you have, or if you have it, if I have. Um, so after I let that dry all the way, because it is really wet, because it's kind of a conditioner more than it is an oil or anything. I twisted my hair with American Crew fiber. I guess it's a fiber paste. I actually have the wrong lid. I don't know how I got the wrong lid on this container because I bought it straight from the store. But this says forming cream. That's not what I'm using. That's the green lid. I'm using the blue fiber paste. This stuff works awesome. It's got like the hole you would want, like with a wax, but it doesn't leave any buildup in your hair. It rinses. Like if I go get in the shower now, basically all the product will wash out my hair, which is pretty much what you want. This is what it looks like. Oop. Sorry, bear with me. This is my first YouTube video, and I'm just kind of freestyling on the webcam feature. So I'm just recording, uploading. There'll be no editing whatsoever, which kind of sucks, but we'll see what happens. So it looks like the wax, but it doesn't leave any buildup. The nice thing, it's supposed to be for men, but I found the nice thing about men's products is they're like designed not to leave any residue in your hair. So you pretty much you use them. Once you wash, it washes all the product out. Pretty much, I think you can wash it out, rinse it out with just water. But it's got awesome hold. It doesn't really leave a shine, as you can tell. I twisted my hair on Saturday. Um, I think I used a little bit too much product because you can kind of see a couple of flakes. That's not dandruff. That's like leftover product that I can't quite get to melt into my hair. But the hold is really good, especially if you have soft hair like I do. It tends to unravel really easily. Or if you just want a nice hold and a neat look, I notice interlocking doesn't give me the neatness or the smooth look that I really want. So I've started twisting again. But yeah, those are the products I use. I figured I would do a video about it because I haven't seen anybody on YouTube using any of the American Crew products or the Dr. Miracles, which I was kind of surprised because Dr. Miracles is pretty popular. I don't know. Maybe people with locks just aren't really using it, but I definitely recommend the Tingle Shampoo by Jamaican Mango and Lime, and I for sure recommend Dr. Miracle's anti-breakage. Well, any of Dr. Miracle's Feel It formula stuff, because if it make your scalp tingle, it's gonna feel great, especially since you're not getting any scalp stimulation because you have locks. And the American Crew Fiber Paste. I wouldn't use really any of the other stuff they have in terms of like wax or gel, because it kind of gets, excuse me, it's kind of creamy. It's more like, I don't know what to call it. It looks like glue. Um, the other stuff that I've used, the hold just isn't what you want it to be. It's too much shine. My head feels way too greasy. Um, so yeah, I would definitely recommend the Fiber Paste by American Crew. Any of Dr. Miracle's Feel It formula, Tingle Shampoo, and the apple cider vinegar rinse if you have a funky scalp like I did. But to let you all know, I got rid of the funky scalp. Smells good. If there was smell-o-vision right now, you'd be like, oh my god, your scalp smells amazing. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I guess if you guys have questions, if anybody's even watching this video, feel free to hit me up and I'll answer. Maybe I'll make another video. I'll probably buy some editing software so I can kind of record the video and then edit it so it's not such of a freestyle and me rambling on. But I figure for a first video, you gotta start somewhere. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Once again, shout out to Pretty Boy Shay and Zaylock, because you guys helped me more than you will ever know with my locks. Oh, another thing is that I started my hair with square parts, which I think they look okay, but personally, I wish I would have started them with C parts. Um, it sounds like what it is, a square versus a C. Can't really show you an example because I have square parts. But everybody I've seen with them, their locks look so much more fuller. That's a horrible sentence, but whatever. Um, yeah, their locks just look way more fuller than mine do, and I kind of wish I had that. Even though I have pretty damn thick hair, but I think the C parts would have kind of gave me a bit of a better look. But that's it. As you can tell, my tips are dyed. I waited until last June. Yeah, last June for my brother's graduation. I dyed my tips because if you dye your tips too early and your hair is not fully locked on the tips, it's gonna be harder for them to lock because dye does slightly process your hair. So you're not gonna have the same kink that you would like if you're gonna dye it. Because it's gonna process it. There's nothing you can do about it. Dye, tint, whatever you want to call it, if you want to get technical with it. Tint will process your hair slightly. So if you don't have a full lock at the tip, it's probably not gonna lock all the way in general, unless you blunt your tips, which I don't feel like explaining right now because this video is getting too long. But maybe I'll explain it in another video. I did blunt some of my own tips. Some of them I just let be natural. Like I said again, I have that really curly hair, so you can still kind of see some of them haven't locked on the tips. They still have that curly little wispy ends. But yeah. This is my first video, so bear with me until I get my flow together and get used to talking into the camera, because I feel like I'm looking down, but I'm looking dead at the camera. But we'll figure it out. Bear with me, YouTube. Yeah, guys, holler at me. I got plenty of time to make videos between, well, not really, but between work and school, I need something else to do. So hit me up. Let me know what you guys think. If you have any questions, if it's something you want me to talk about, not talk about. But yeah, figure I'd share my knowledge with you guys. So hit me up. Bye.